Good morning, everybody, or good afternoon. Happy Wednesday to me. Today is Wednesday when you see this video. It is going to be another day. I don't know what day it's going to be. I tell y'all that and leaving a comment on the video asking me, why are you posting this video from Wednesday and today is Saturday. My videos are pre-recorded. Most people videos that you see on YouTube are pre-recorded. They just don't usually tell you what day it is. I tell you what day it is. I asked y'all in the comments to tell me if y'all wanted me to stop telling y'all what day it is and just put the video out, but nobody left a comment, so I keep telling y'all what day it is. Sometimes you might think it's the Wednesday of that week, and it might be the Wednesday of several weeks, because I try and want to have my videos pre-recorded at least about a month in advance. So that way you guys will never know where I'm at. Say for instance, if I go to a park or something and I show y'all the park or where I spent the night at overnight or whatever, and y'all might think I'm in that area, but in fact that video is pre-recorded, so I will be out of that area. So once I start traveling and once I start going places and showing you places, I want to be, pre-recorded, so that way I'll be ahead of myself and people won't be able to figure out where in the heck you are at that moment. So today is Wednesday. I'm getting ready to go check my mail. I got some packages that are here. I got some emails that you got mail. So I'm going to check my mail. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and I'm probably just going to work on the van tomorrow. I got to use the bathroom, y'all. I just got up and I got to use the bathroom. I'll be back. I'm sitting here, you guys, using the bathroom. I just wasted some water on the floor, but it's I don't know if it's going on 12. I thought I was gonna sleep later today because I stayed up later last night, but I'm getting ready to go check my mail, y'all. I got to get dressed, get up, drive over to where my mail is. I wanted to check my mail today, or make sure I did check my mail today, because today is Wednesday, tomorrow is Thanksgiving. So I'll have everything to work on the van tomorrow. I checked my Amazon wish list, or my Amazon orders. I had ordered the controller for the van, and it came on Tuesday, so that is here. So I'll be able to work on that in the next couple of days. Yay! So I got to take that apart. I might get a chance to work on that today, so my solar can be up. Yeah, so I could fix this refrigerator, y'all. I got to get this refrigerator fixed. But anyway, let me put my bedding and stuff up, and we're gonna get today started. Y'all, I got on my little night dress. This is one of my little sleeping dresses I've been sleeping in the last couple of days. I just sleep in it. It haven't been hot, you guys. I mean, it haven't been cold. I said it haven't been hot. It haven't been cold, so I could sleep in something light. So I've been sleeping in this little dress. Do y'all get tired of the same routines day in and day out? I don't like repetition. So I need to put that blanket on the floor first, even when it's not hot. When it's not cold. Y'all, I don't like repetition over and over and over and over and over again. Certain kinds of repetition. But some kind of repetition you can't avoid. Like every day, you got to get up, you got to wash your face, you got to brush your teeth. That kind of repetition you can't avoid, and you need to get used to it. And the more you do something, the better you get at it. So some repetition, y'all should have it down packed and perfected by now. Some repetition, y'all should have down packed and perfected by now. That's what I like to concentrate on, perfecting. Y'all, these socks that I bought to sleep in at night, they really keep my feet warm. But I don't know if they make these bigger. They are so small around the toe, they crunch your toes together. And so my toes start hurting in here because my toes are like just crunched together. So I don't know if I'm gonna have to cut these, or I don't know if I'm not gonna be able to use them because they crunch my toes together. And I think this is a one size fit all. I don't know if they came in sizes or not, but I really like them to sleep in when it's cold to keep my feet warm. But at the toe part, it's so narrow that it crunch your toes together and be having them like this. And so after a while, that starts to hurt. So I'm like, oh, I ain't gonna be able to. So it is at some point in the middle of the night, I end up kicking them off because my toes start hurting. Child, and as soon as I take them out, my toes be like, ooh, that feels so good. So yeah, the reason why I brought up routine and repetition is because every day, my days, especially in the wintertime, every day my day starts off with the same thing, and that is folding these doggone blankets, putting up these doggone blankets, picking my mattress up, and that is the repetition that I start with every day. I don't like it, but it's a part of life, and you have to do it. And that's just like teaching your kids, you know, when you go tell your kids, get up, brush your teeth, wash your face, fix your bed, and they be like, oh, I don't want to go to school today. And you be like, you better get up. And you be fussing and hollering and screaming at them to get up. But you know that you hit that alarm snooze button 10 times before you got up. You know you don't want to get up either. And we fuss at them kids, y'all, and we tell them kids to do this and to do that and to do this and to do that, and we don't even be wanting to do it ourselves. And you know it. You know you do not be wanting to do it yourself. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Let me put this. I got this wig out here. Getting more tangled up. I'm supposed to be putting on that wig, wearing that wig that Miss Miller sent me, but I might save that wig for Christmas Day. Ooh, my head thing that I had on yesterday, it done got wet. Yeah. How that happened? I need to clean off this cabinet, y'all. But yeah, I might save that wig for Christmas Day. But y'all, I don't be feel like doing stuff. But it's a part of the process. It's a part of life. It's a part of the growing pains. And we have to do it. If anybody know if these things come in a large, let me know. Anybody see any black and white ones and you want to send me some, let me know, because these are too small and too narrow and they hurt my toes. They hurt my toes. They too narrow and they crunch my toes up like that. Imagine your toes staying like that for a long time. Imagine wearing some small shoes, y'all. When I was like 18 or 19 years old, I always loved vintage stuff. I always loved old stuff. So I went to this thrift store, Purple Heart, I remember. And I seen these pair of shoes that I wanted so bad. They was old, they was vintage, they was ugly, but I liked them and I wanted them. And I bought them. They was too small. And I was like, but I could just wear them just a little bit. I wore them shoes, y'all. And hence, let me show y'all if y'all, let me see if y'all, I don't think y'all gonna be able to see. I need to move my light over here. Hence, I have a little corn thing on my baby toes. I wore them shoes one time for a couple of hours because I had to take them off. Ooh, child, it was hurting me so bad. Do y'all want something so bad? And you know, see, this is about to be a teachable moment. Do y'all want something so bad that you know you can't have it? You know it ain't for you, but you still want it. And you still get it. And you end up hurting yourself, messing yourself up, messing your life up because you decided to fool with something or go after something that you knew wasn't for you and you knew was gonna hurt you. Now you gonna say, what you talking about, Tasty or Vanessa? I knew them shoes was not for me. And you gonna say, well, how you knew the shoes wasn't for you? Because they didn't fit. They wasn't my size. They wasn't for me. But I wanted them shoes so bad. All logic went out the window and said, you still gonna buy them shoes. And on top of buying the shoes, I didn't buy them for decoration. I bought them to wear them. I put them shoes on my feet, walked around in them. What, my feet was hurting, and I still kept them shoes on, steady walking in them. So then what happened? I messed up my baby toe. I'm scarred for life. Got a corn on my toe for life from a pair of shoes that I know I couldn't fit in the beginning. And then when we, you know, can you imagine me walking around in them shoes? hopping and saying, oh God, help me, Lord, help me, Lord. We do stuff to ourselves all day, every day. This is about to be a talking video. We do stuff to ourselves all day, every day that we did to ourselves. And we walking around, hopping, murmuring, complaining, crying. And we did it to ourselves. Ain't nobody did it to us. God didn't do it to us. The devil didn't even do it to us. The devil didn't make me buy them shoes. Greed, stupidity made me buy them shoes. So you're going to say, well, how does that relate to me in my life? You want something that you can't afford. You want something that is not good for you. You want something that you know you shouldn't have. You want something that you know God don't want you to have. For instance, let's use this as an example. The Bible says, let every man have his own wife and let every woman have her own husband. You know somebody else's husband ain't your husband. You know somebody else's man is off limits and not for you. But you ain't got your own man. That man look good to you. That man whisper sweet nothings in your ear and make you feel like nobody else ain't never made you feel, because you lonely. And you know that that's not the situation that God have for you. But you start fooling around with that married man, or the man in a relationship, you start fooling around with him anyway. Ain't nobody made you do that. You did that on your own. But then when you get into it and you start having all kind of problems and issues and you start seeing he's a cheater, why wouldn't you not know he was a cheater if he cheated on his wife? And you threw all logic out the window. You threw the word of God out the window. Now, this could pertain to anything in your life that you know you don't need. It could pertain to a relationship with obesity, food, drugs. You know you don't need it. You know it ain't good for you. You know you ain't supposed to have it. You know that you done had, say for instance, people who done had DWIs. You know you done had 6 DWIs. You know you might go to prison. You might go to jail the next time you get another DWI. You know you do not need to be drinking, period. Not even drinking and driving. You know you don't even need to be drinking, because you know you can't contain yourself. You know you can't help yourself. You know you don't have no self-control, no willpower. But you go to the bar, you sit down, you tell the bartender to give me a drink. You sit there for 4-5 hours drinking. And then you get drunk. Put the keys in your car. Now, you know you ain't supposed to put them keys in that car, because you know you've been sitting at that bar drinking. You know you done had 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 DWIs. You know even the times you didn't get a DWI, the police didn't stop you. You know it was a close call. But you know this because you done been through this situation before, but you still put that key in that car and you still get in that car and you drive. And you get stopped by the police because you swerving and weaving and bobbling all over the road. The police might have even been sitting outside the bar watching some dummy to walk out the bar, stumbling all over his feet, follow him for a mile or 2 down the road, and then stop him because he know that that's going to be an arrest. That's going to be a ticket. Before you mess up somebody else's life, he going to mess up yours. And you mad. Now you crying. Now you snotting at the nose. Now you asking God to help you. with something that you did to yourself. You did that to yourself. God didn't do that to you. The devil didn't even do that to you. You did it to yourself. So, moral of the story is, I know y'all gonna say, look, y'all gonna say, moral of the story is, don't buy no shoes that's too tight for your foot. Don't put no shoes on your feet that is too tight for your foot. Don't walk around in those shoes that's too tight for your foot. Moral of the story is, don't do stuff that you already know you shouldn't be doing. Don't do stuff and don't accept stuff that you know is not for you. Them shoes wasn't for me. They wasn't for me. They wasn't my size. You know, that reminds me of somebody else on YouTube always buying stuff that is not her size, to try to get it returned, to try to get a refund. Stop buying stuff that's not your size, trying to squeeze in it, trying to say, ooh, I'm going to lose weight. If you know you're not trying to lose weight right now, if you know you're not on that weight loss journey right now, if you know you've been trying to get on the weight loss journey for the last 6 years and you ain't done nothing about it yet, don't buy nothing that's too small for you. Don't buy nothing that's too small for you. Buy something that you can wear right now. Because the chances are, I'm just telling the truth and shame the devil, the chances are that you are going to fit in that thing that's too small. The chances are slim to none, because for the last 6 years, you've been saying you're going to lose weight and you ain't done it yet. You're not true to your word. If you was true to your word, and if you was working on that weight loss journey as we speak, and you were losing weight right now, and you bought something too small for you as an encouragement and a motivation because you know you're going to get into it, buy it. But if you been saying for the last 6 years that you're going to lose weight and you ain't even got up one day and exercised, or you exercised for a week in a row and then you went back to your old, same old, if you can't fit in the clothes that you got right now, because instead of losing weight, you constantly gaining weight, don't buy nothing too small for you. Don't do it. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your time. You're going to get frustrated. You're going to be like, oh, I can't fit this. But you knew you couldn't fit it when you bought it. Work on what you're trying to accomplish before you put the cart before the horse. Like, take that money that you wasted on physical stuff and invest it in you accomplishing the things that you need to accomplish right now. And sometimes, y'all, I really believe this, it don't take money to accomplish half the things that we want to accomplish in life. It takes time. You got to make time for what you want. It takes perseverance. It takes investing time to learn the things that you don't know how to do that will help you accomplish the things that you want to do. You know, people always, when they get rich, they want to invest money in something. Right now, while you're poor, you need to make investments. And the investments are in yourself. Your time is your money. Your time is the success in the future that you want. How you're going to get there? Time. Time is your investment into yourself. How much time you spend on something or on someone or with someone shows how much you love that thing or that person. We often say we love ourselves, but we don't spend time on ourselves. We don't make, my fingernails need to be polished right now. My fingernails need to be filed right now. I got to make time to do that. I've been saying for the last week or so, since 3 days from when I went and got my nails done, that I need to repolish my nails. I've been saying that it take time. I got to make time for it. What is important to you, you're gonna make time for it. What you love, you're gonna make time for it. If you love yourself, you know something I learned years ago. I love hard. I love men hard. I cater to my men. I do everything for them. Manicure, pedicure, cooking, good loving, all of that. But in the midst of doing all that, I realized one day, and I realized that you can't love people more than you love yourself. It's good to love people. It's good to be a good woman. But when you love people more than you love yourself, and something happened to that relationship and you be like, I can't live without that person, and then you try to self-harm yourself, and then I did that. That's why I'm saying that. And then I had to ask myself, well, you love that person more than you love yourself? Because you saying you can't live without them, and you willing to hurt yourself because you ain't got them no more? And I was like, duh, dummy, you better wake up, girl. You don't need that person. You need to love yourself more than you love that person. And you need to put that time and that energy that you put into that person, you need to put that back into yourself. And once you do that, you are not going to let yourself be a doormat and a doorstep and a stepping stool for nobody. You can't love nobody else but God more than you love yourself, because he loves you more than you love you. So if you love something, y'all, or you want something, you're going to make time for it. Your time is valuable. Your time is the key and the recipe to your success. Time is valuable. Time is so valuable, you guys. Time is something that you cannot get back. There's a poem I wrote years ago. Years ago. You may have heard it on my channel before. Time is of the essence. This is very true. Have you ever stopped to look around? Time didn't wait on you. Time is very persistent. It does what it's supposed to do. It moves right along without waiting on you. Time is persistent. It does what it's supposed to do. It moves just right. It moves right along without waiting on you. Time is something that you can never get back. You can never get back wasted, lost time, wasted, lost years. The only thing that you can do is recognize and realize that you have wasted and lost time. And now you can learn to appreciate the time you have and allocate the time you have properly. Rome wasn't built in a day. Everything takes time. But if you're not properly utilizing the time, then Rome is never going to get built. Rome doesn't get built in a day. But you have to work on building Rome every day, or Rome will never get built. Y'all, if y'all have any mind-opening, enlightening thoughts from this video, any thought-provoking things that this video has done for you, any eye-opening things that this video has done for you, leave them in the comments bar below. Share it with everybody. Maybe it will help them as well. I am here to encourage myself daily. I am here to share those things that I do to encourage myself daily, to help encourage you, motivate you, and inspire you. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. If I'm not your cup of tea, don't sip me. I come on here, I'm real. I'm as real as it gets. I'm as raw as it gets. I'm as confident as it gets. I love me. I'm not ashamed of me. I'm not embarrassed of me. And I want you to be the same. I want you to love you whatever place you're at in your life. However you look, accept it. It might not be, I went somewhere the other day. I was talking to this guy who ended up growing up in the same neighborhood I grew up in. And I was talking to him and I was saying, I used to be cute. I used to be pretty. I used to be beautiful. And he stopped me and he said, "You're a queen." He said, "You're a queen." He said, "You are beautiful." He said, "You didn't used to be beautiful. You are beautiful." And then I went on to tell him where I was going with that was. I wasn't saying that I was pretty then and I'm not pretty now. But I was telling him I was pretty then, but I didn't know that I was pretty. I didn't know that I was beautiful. I wasn't taught to have self-esteem. So even though you might be a place in your life where you feel you're less than what you used to be, you feel you're not as pretty as you used to be, you're not as small as you used to be, you're not as energetic as you used to be, don't worry about what you used to be, because you had that moment, but you didn't know what to do with it. So now you're at another place in your life where you don't have that moment anymore. You don't have those looks. You don't have that shape. And you don't have that youth. But now you have something you didn't have back then. You have the knowledge to know to do with what you have. So take what you have, work with what you have, appreciate what you have. Take advantage of the time that you have now to work on yourself, to perfect those things that need to be perfected in your life. Maybe you've gotten overweight and you reminisce on how you used to be shaped. Thinking about how you used to be shaped and not doing anything about how you're shaped now and your overweightness now, you're never going to get back healthy again. You're never going to get back to where you used to be. Do something about it. Invest the time that you need. The time can get you anything you want. Time can get you anything you want. Rome wasn't built in a day, but Rome wouldn't have never been built if somebody didn't work on it every day. Work on it every day, even if it's a little bitty baby step. Feel good about doing something that is leading you toward accomplishing your goal. You guys, I feel so good. Some days I wake up late. Some days I procrastinate and I feel bad some days that I didn't get done what I had wanted and imagined in my head to get done. But at the end of the day, I feel good that I did something. I feel good that I did something because I'm like, you know what? There's one less thing I got to do tomorrow. I figured out one thing today. Even talking to you guys today makes me feel good because these talks is motivational and encouraging for myself. You have to learn, you guys, how to motivate and encourage yourself. You have to learn how to not depend on other people to give you a word of encouragement. You have to learn how to pick yourself up, wake yourself up, get yourself up, push yourself. You have to learn how to do that little bit by little bit. And you're going to get there. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for letting me know I encourage you. And you letting me know that I encourage you encourages me to keep doing what I'm doing. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for accepting me for who I am. Thank you for loving me for who I am. Thank you for seeing this hot mess before you and seeing beauty, because beauty is only skin deep, and everybody can't see the true essence of a person's beauty if they're only looking for the physical. Work on showing people, or not even showing people, just work on being true to you and work on the beauty that is below the skin, you guys. When you start working on the beauty that is below the skin, the beauty that's above the surface will begin to radiate. Work on the beauty that is below the surface, and the beauty above the surface will begin to radiate. I'm going to leave you guys with that. I love you. I appreciate you guys so very much. Also, you guys, if you don't know, I'm born on Christmas Day. I'm going to have a Christmas Day birthday bash. I'm going to open up gifts, packages, postcards that you guys send me on my birthday. I have an Amazon wish list. If you want to send me something off of my Amazon wish list that you know I could use, then go ahead and shop my Amazon wish list. Also, I could always use money for gift cards, for gas, stuff like that. So if you want to send me something to unbox on my birthday, Christmas Day, you can send it to my mailing address, which is in the description box below. And also I have Cash App, PayPal, Amazon wish list. There may be some things on my Amazon wish list that you see that are expensive. Don't fear, don't fret. If you can't afford to buy that particular thing that's expensive, you could send me a monetary donation that is towards that gift. And when people send me Cash Apps, you guys, what I do is save my Cash Apps until I get enough to order something off of the Amazon wish list. You guys see me do that all the time, ordering something on the Amazon wish list. And some people might be wondering how she ordered it. I ordered it by saving up the Cash Apps that people send me. And that's how I'm able to order stuff. So thank you guys so much. Thank you to the people already who have sent me, who have ordered stuff off my Amazon wish list. I'm about to go check my P.O. box right now so I can get the packages that have come, and I'm going to save them until my birthday gets here, and then I'll be unboxing them. Thanks to the people who have sent me Cash Apps. I bought my water take thing the other day that cost $152 because of the donations that you guys give me. And I appreciate you guys, and I love you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. Hit always. Watch some more videos. You watching my videos help me out tremendously. And I will talk to you guys later. Sorry if I made you cry today, but you must needed to cry. God know what you need. He know what I needed too. Bye, y'all. Love y'all.